Dia, you've always been a part of this campaign. You've come on the environment panel. First time you're joining us as a mother. Congratulations. But pregnancy was a little difficult. Your baby was also premature. And did the pandemic make it even tougher?
Thank you for having me again, and it's always a pleasure to be here and a part of this very important campaign. Of course, the pandemic made being a new mother very difficult because, as you mentioned, my son was born extremely premature. He was born in the 6th month, and he needed to be in neonatal care for the first 3 months of his life. Possibly the hardest thing that I had to do as a new mother was not be able to hold my own child for almost 2.5 months after he was born, and being able to only visit him twice a week because it was in the middle of the pandemic, and there were, protocols in the hospital that one had to follow. But the upside was that when he did come back home, I got to work from home a lot. And continue to do good, and he even became a part of many of my meetings.
Lovely. In fact, we are going to be talking. Sorry, Doctor.
No, I'm just amazed at how you faced it and come out positive. It's a message for everybody.
Babies are born with steel, and they're soft, but there's a streak of steel in them, and I think preemie babies really demonstrate that steel. Very young, and it was a challenging time, but an important time. Learned a lot.
It says a lot about the mother also.
That's it.
What is often spoken about a lot is the working mom's guilt, right? But do you feel that now we are being unkind to only talk about a working mom's guilt? Okay. It is a working parent's guilt.
Yeah.
I mean, we often kind of feel that the mother is the one who's having the maximum amount of guilt. But in modern day households, maybe the message is not percolated down to the villages or every household in the country. But do you feel that the big change in the society should be that the working mom's guilt should be shared in every household between both the parents? There should be a working dad's guilt also.
It's fast changing, actually.
It is. That's exactly, yeah.
Number of times you see women being introduced as a housewife.
Yeah.
But they are now coming across as house husband.
Yeah.
Husbands work from the house when the wife has gone out to work.
But mom guilt is such an urban phenomenon, right? If you look at rural parts of the country,
but
women are working
there has to be a
right
start somewhere. There has to be a start somewhere. And soon enough, I hope that it can be imitated to the lower levels as well.
But it exists. It's very real, and I also think it's a byproduct of the fact that more often than not, the woman is expected to take time out and be present all of the time when a child is born. And yes, a part of mom guilt comes from there, right there.
And that's when she's she's juggling between different things.